So we are live already. And yeah, Miss Abigail, you have the stage.
Okay. Um. All right. Do we have more people here?
Mm.
Okay. I can see four
People,
people now. I
yeah,
can see
people
four
will
people.
join at that exact time. Exact
Yeah.
time. It's still like 1 minute's time. They can start telling us where they come from, where they're chatting from, or something. Maybe we will use that to buy time. Okay.
Hi everyone. Hi. Um. I can see you, Oluwatomi Singh. Welcome from Nigeria. Welcome. I can see Bello Boluwatife. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. Welcome, Anifat Azan. Welcome. We're happy to have you from Abuja. Welcome. We're glad to have you. Welcome, Abdul Samad from Nigeria. Welcome. You can just keep typing in where you're joining from, and you can just keep it rolling. Where you're from Nigeria. Fred from Abuja, Nigeria. Welcome, Fred. We're glad to have you in our midst. Welcome. I. Our speakers are ready. They are here already, and we can't wait to hear what they have for us. Welcome, guys.
Can they see us? Or I can only see myself?
Okay, can you see us, guys, so that we are not just seeing ourselves alone?
Yeah.
Please, drop a response in the comment box that yes, you can see us, so we know that our nectars are not just doing their own, and you can see us live and direct.
Yeah, exactly. Live and direct.
Can you guys see us?
Yeah, let me set my yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay, Anifa says she can see us. One other response. Okay, we have more responses. Yes, they can see us. That's good. That's fine.
Wait,
Um, we have Fetia from Nigeria. Fetia, welcome. We're glad to have you in our midst. Welcome, Fetia. Welcome, guys. Yes, our number is increasing, and I'm glad it's increasing. Our number is increasing. I'm glad. I'm so pumped right now. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to have you all join us. We're going to start once it's 10 minutes after 10. So we're going to start. So let's just have more people join us so that we have our numbers. Please just keep typing where you're from. Precious from Nigeria, you're welcome, Precious. We're glad to have you in our midst, Precious. Welcome. Please keep typing where you're from. Please keep typing in the comment box. We really want to know where you're from so that we know the locations of people here, and um I think Nigeria is still topping the list.
yeah,
Nigerians are still topping the list. We're still topping the list. Abiodun from Nigeria.
Ghanaians don't want to talk, and we have a Ghanaian as one of the hosts.
Uh,
Mm.
I think Nigeria is going to win the they are going to win the debate here.
The Ghanaians would not say anything. They are low key, always low key people.
They don't shout. It's Nigerians. Welcome, guys. I can see Karimat from Nigeria, and I'm glad to have you in our midst. Abdugafar from Nigeria, welcome, 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 welcome. I'm really glad to have you all here. We can't wait anymore. We can't wait anymore for our speakers to dish out what they really have for us. Um, Please just prepare your questions, prepare whatsoever confusion that you have, prepare what like just be ready. It's a Q&A session, and it's going to be very, very interactive. Just note your questions down. We want you all to bring in your questions, and this is what this session is for. It's not just for us to listen, it's also for us to ask questions and get answers that we might have. So we're 23 on this live, we're 23 now. By 10 minutes after 10, we're going to start this session, so let's just wait for people to join in. I promise you this is going to be an exciting session, and you're going to gain value from this session. So we have Tawakalit from Nigeria. Welcome, Tawakalit. We're glad to have you in our midst. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. We're glad to have you here. You can just check our LinkedIn. Just follow us on LinkedIn, connect with us on our YouTube. Just click on that subscribe button so that you will always get notifications whenever we have any sessions like this. Follow us on LinkedIn. Mr. Lawal, please, can you help me drop the LinkedIn link
Link.
on the comment
Okay.
box? Yes. So while we're waiting for others to join, you can just connect to us on LinkedIn. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified when we have any session. 4 minutes to go, and we're going to kickstart this session. 4 minutes to go, and we're going to kickstart this session. So keep joining, keep joining, keep joining. Invite your families and friends, invite your loved ones, invite everybody that you can invite. Just invite them. We have 29 people. Please introduce yourself, where you're from. Just let us know. We see Nigerian are topping the list. If you're a Ghanaian here or wherever you're joining from, just drop it in the comment section so that Nigerians are not just saying they are the only one here. Yes. So wherever you're from, just join, keep joining, and please prepare your questions. If you have any question, please prepare them down so that you can gain more values and get answers to confusions that you might have. Okay, we have Amaka from Nigeria. Amaka, welcome. We're glad to have you in our midst. Welcome, Amaka. Welcome, Amaka. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're glad to have you in our midst. Welcome. Okay, we're 26 or again. I think some few people dropped off, probably due to network, but we're going to start once it's 10 minutes past 10. We're going to start. We're going to start the session. We're going to start the session. We're going to start the session once it's 10 minutes past 10. Please keep introducing yourself and where you're from. Keep introducing yourself and where you're from. We really want to know where you're from. Please connect with us on LinkedIn, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please just click on the LinkedIn link that's been sent to the chat box and just click on it, connect with us, follow us so that you can get information from us regarding admissions and scholarship to get Finland and any other Europe countries that you think you actually want to go or you want to ask clarifications on. 2 minutes to go, and we're going to start this session. 2 minutes to go. Please keep introducing yourself in the comment box. Um, we have Temidayo from Nigeria. Temidayo, you're welcome. Temidayo, you're welcome. Thank you for joining this session. We have Miriam Kende from Nigeria. Miriam, welcome. We're glad to have you in our midst. 1 minute to go, and we're going to start this session. Please connect with us on our LinkedIn platform and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really want you to connect with us. Just we don't want this to just be a passive session. We want it to be active so that we can as well connect with you from wherever you're joining from. We're going to start in 1 minute, and you can have all the juiciness in this session. I mean, our speakers are prepared for us. They are really, really prepared for us. And please don't snooze on it. Ask your questions. So that's what this session is for. Ask your questions. We're going to start. Yes, it's time. And welcome, guys. Welcome again. I am glad that you made it to this session. Yes, I'm glad we made it to this session. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining. First of all, I will be introducing Study Mentor Academy. Yeah, I'll be introducing Study Mentor Academy, and after that I'll be introducing our speakers. So this platform is actually is committed to empowering students to achieve their academic and career aspirations. um it, Wherever you're from, it does not matter where you're from. So it's just to help to achieve your academic and career aspiration, and through our comprehensive range of offerings, through personalized mentorship, test preparation in terms of IELTS, GRE, GMAT, SAT, and ACT, whatsoever examination, we are here for you. Personalized mentorship, you're going to experience the mentorship that will provide you a personalized guidance that is tailored to each of the unique needs and your goals, whether you're navigating college application, bachelor's application, master's, PhD, whatever. You're preparing for a standardized test, you're seeking career advice, you need mentors to help you and support you along every step of the way. That's what this platform is for. The Study Mentor Academy, that's what it's for. And our amiable HO, Mr. Lawal, is the host for this session, and is one of the mentors in Study Mentor Academy. You want to you need counseling, this is what this platform is for you. You want to gain a competitive edge in the college admission process. This is what this academy is from. You want to select the right courses, you want to select the right colleges, you want to select the right and the best place for you. You want to submit a compelling application, essays, motivation letter, whatsoever. This is what this platform is for. Career guidance, where whatever career path that you are on, this is what the platform is for. Academic support, you want to write essays, whatsoever you need clarification, you have confusion in your academic path, you want success, this is what this academy is for. And we also host workshops and webinars across anything that needs to do with career and academic pathways. We prepare practical strategies for you for your academic and professional success. That is what this platform is for. So you can, Mr. Lawal, please, can you help us drop the link to the website so they can read more about us? Anyone who is interested in joining the mentorship class, they can as well read more information and connect with us on LinkedIn. They can as well send messages on WhatsApp. They can send message emails on our mail. So yeah, so that's all about academy, study mentor academy. And I will. So the next thing now is for us to introduce our speakers, our beautiful speakers. See Jennifer. Jennifer is just smiling, all glowing. See Zina. Zina is there. She's prepared for us. She's prepared for us, and we cannot have um let's just say hello. Let's just say hello in the comment box so that they know that we are not just here. They know that we are really here for them. So let's say hello Zina, hello Jennifer, hello Mr. Lawal. Let's say something in the comment box so they know that we are here for them and they are here for us too. Yes, so I will be reading for our first speaker, right? That's Jennifer. I'll be reading just a few things about her that we need to know, right? So yeah. So we have Jennifer here. Jennifer Anyeke is she's a UX designer. She's a master's degree student in Abo Academy University, and she's studying social exclusion in Finland. And she had a BSc actually. She has a BSc in sociology from University of Abuja, and we are glad to have Jennifer in our midst. Um, Mr. Lawal, do we have Toibie already in our midst?
No, no, no. Like
Okay,
I would
so
say, but
okay,
we can just introduce him in absentia.
all
Maybe
right,
we'll
all right.
join us
So
soon. Yeah.
okay, no problem. So I will be introducing Zina. I'll be introducing Miss Zina Hamza. She's from Ghana. She has a bachelor's degree in social work from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Kumasi, Ghana. And she's currently studying a master's in social exclusion at Habo Academy University in Finland. I'm sure Zina and Jennifer are together. Yeah, they're studying in the same school. And in absentia, I'm sure that Mr. Toib is still going to join us, but I will be introducing him. Mr. Toib Muhammad Toib is studying information and communication technology at University of Turku, Finland. Is currently studying his master's degree in that school, and we will be waiting when he comes. I will also notify us that yes, Mr. Muhammad is here. So let's get right into it. Miss Jennifer, we are going to be having you now. So yes, just give us like more information we need to know, probably that I've not spoken about, and what we need to hear, your experience, just right from the beginning, the very beginning to where you are currently, just everything, so that we can, ask questions and all. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. The floor is yours now.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope you all can hear me. Yeah,
Yes,
you
I can.
literally introduced me quite well, and everything you said. Yeah, I'm currently studying at the University of Ovo Academy, and I'm currently running my master's there. And trust me, you're at the right place, and I feel you get the, should I say, the exact answers you need, and the help you need is here. Mr. Lawal actually helped me as well, so trust me, you're at the right place. You're welcome, all.
Thank you, Miss Jennifer. We want to hear about your experience so that we can draw strength from it, we can draw encouragement from it, and then anyone who has a question pertaining to your experience and what you went through and all of that, they can as well ask questions regarding that.
Okay. Well, I would prefer like answering questions, but it's fine. I think I started off by applying for my master's degree. I think through the what is it called? I used the link to
Study
apply.
info, study
Yeah,
FI.
study info. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I kind of mix it up. Yeah, and you have an opportunity to choose like six different schools, which I think I picked for because it kind of aligned with the study. I actually did sociology in my bachelor's, so it was literally the schools I knew that I was aligned to. And I got 80% scholarship from the UBO Academy. I also got other scholarship, but the one I got from UBO, University of UBO, was kind of more 80%. And I did the interview, the first stage interview, where I had to like talk about myself, tell them my experience and how it aligns with the study, social exclusion. And literally after that, I think waited a little while for like 2 months or so before the admission came out. Yeah, and trust me, everybody's experience is totally different. So it's what I may be saying, it may be different from your experience, but it was literally very straightforward. But I had to write an IELT, and I think I got about 7.5, which was more because I think around 6.57. That's what you need to make your application. Submitted all my documents, and I literally had to wait for 2 months to get the admission. And then throughout my visa, which I'll be talking about later, Mr. Lawa actually helped me a lot through that process. And trust me, being in a group where you have a lot of people also like doing the same thing you're doing was actually something that helped me, because you get people like giving you the information you need. Okay, I did this, I've submitted this, there's this information. So it literally helped me to know, okay, this is what is going on, okay, this is what this person experienced, this is how to like position myself to do better as well. So that community I had was also what helped me during my visa process, which I'll be talking about later. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's basically
Okay, wow. Thank you so much for that explicit explanation. I mean, we're still going to hear more, but for now,
it.
let's
Yeah,
just
sure.
stop here so that people can actually get to ask questions. And I mean, from what you've said, let me I need to check if we have any question in the comment box. But for me, right, I understand that. Wow, it's even interesting that you got scholarships in almost all the schools you chose, and you had to choose the best because I mean 80% is a lot of scholarship. So for you, right, you did you did sociology in University of Abuja,
Yeah,
and I'm sure that all of your courses were being taught in English, and you actually got a
yeah,
transcript and probably a mode of communication or mode of language letter. And what actually motivated you to actually go ahead to do IELTS even after you've submitted all of those information and letter from your school?
yeah. So actually, my school gave me some reference and also acknowledging the fact that I studied in English. But I think that information was not enough because the school like asked that I show that there's a proof that I actually studied in English. So I went back to writing IELT because it's better to be safe than sorry. You get
Mm,
too much information. It's not wrong. Trust me, you're not wrong with too much. It's better you have it and they don't ask than they ask you and you don't have it. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that was.
Okay, okay, okay. So somebody is asking in the comments box saying is I held compulsory for applying for a master's program, and I think that, well, for me, right, I think it depends on the school that you
Yeah, it
choose. I
depends on the
mean,
school actually.
so
Yeah,
some
because some
schools
of the
can
schools
categorically
ask.
say that you need to submit high health, but to be on the safer side, you can as well, go ahead to write it. For those that are actually more bent on having scholarship, you can like go ahead to do IELTS just to be on the safer side and to get more higher chances of winning the scholarships. So I feel like that's like the best answer that I can give to that. I don't know if Jennifer wants to like buttress that point, or I mean, probably.
Yes, some of the schools require IELT. So it's very important for you to go to the school you're intending to study in, go to their website and find out the documents and whatever you need to make your application. It's very important you do that. You don't just assume that, okay, this is, you have these documents. Go to their website, find out the information the schools are requiring for you to get your.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I think that that makes sense. That makes sense. Uh, okay, we don't have. Okay, please, guys. I want us to ask questions as much as you can. That's what this session is for. That's what this session is for. You can just go ahead to ask your questions. You can go ahead to ask your questions. So right, you have actually told us about your experience having to like um what's it called, choose courses that are actually related to your course of study during undergraduate. I want to ask this question. What, okay, somebody says, what's your opinion on the acceptance rate since most programs take only a fixed number of students? Okay, do you understand the question or you want me to like take it again?
I understand the question.
Okay,
Well,
sorry.
yeah. So my opinion for that is, if the number of people they are going to be taking is let's say 20, 30 people, do your best to be one of them. That was what I did. I made sure I, during the first interview, I prepared for the interview because I know that a lot of students also applying for the same course, and come on, they're going to be making a selection. I had to like prepare for my interview and also talk to them. Make sure that the course you're even applying for is tailored to what you studied back in your BSc. Make sure it's aligns. And when you're talking about it in your interview, always connect it to what you've studied. Give an example, like express yourself. You get, express yourself. Make sure you give them the information that you feel like this is literally like in connection with what you studied back. So I think that was what actually worked for me. And if the percent, and another thing is, you have opportunity to actually like pick a lot of schools. So I think like 6 schools. So if you're picking 6 schools, there's no how the 6 schools are going to like reject you. There's no that, like it is not, except the courses you're applying for is like totally different from what you did back in your BSc. You get, so there's no how you're not going to get an admission, but you just have to make sure you prepare yourself that if they're picking, you're going to be one of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good answer to that. That's a good answer to that. So the chances of you having to do a different master, that is, I mean, a different master from what you have in your BSc, the chances is very slim for you getting admission. The chances is very slim for you getting admission because um we have a lot of people that even did that course. I mean, they have the same course. What they did in BSc is even aligned to what they are picking in their masters. So they might not actually give you higher priority for you that is picking a totally different course from what you did. What if you're doing your first degree? What are the requirements? Abdulaziz, well, I think that if you're doing your first degree, that means you're saying like bachelor's degree, right? If you're saying first degree, if I think that answer is bachelor's degree. So bachelor's degree, right? Your requirement is always on the school website that you're choosing. So I mean, you can just go on their website and check the requirements that it is for your own course of study. And I mean, there are general requirements and there are specific requirements for schools, if I'm not wrong. So you can just go on the website and check the requirements for the degree you're going for. So Dewusi Abiodun is asking that if you're going for BSc, what would you be interviewed? What would you be interviewed? If you're going for BSc, what would you be interviewed? Okay, Zina.
Okay.
Zina went for a master's. She didn't go for BSc. So I don't know. Maybe you can answer that. For BSc, would you be interviewed? That's the question. Hi Zina, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Um
can hear you. With bachelors, I think it's Mr. Lawa who can really answer that. But I know for bachelors, you will definitely be interviewed, unlike masters. So
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, somebody has a question and says when the application begins and one
yes, I
discover
think
he or
Mr.
she needs
Lawa
to
will be
write.
the best.
Okay, Mr. Lawal. Yes, Mr. Lawal. I think you can answer that question of BSc interview. Maybe you will actually need to get an interview from BSc, having to apply for a BSc program.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Abigail. For BSc, I don't know, yeah, for BSc, you don't necessarily going to have interview. So you don't going to have an interview. What you're going to have is an exam. So it depends on the program as well. So Mr. Toib is here. So it depends on the program itself. So if you are taking most especially UAS program, University of Applied Sciences programs, you are likely to write an exam. So that is the form of interview. And there are some programs that they will ask you to take courses. You will take some preliminary courses, which after you've taken the course, they look at the score you had and then they can compare it. So other requirements for bachelors include your WAEC certificate, your IELTS. IELTS is compulsory for bachelors, very compulsory for bachelors. And then certificates. Some programs would ask you for SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test, while some would waive it. So you can check. If you don't have SAT, then you go for those ones with WAEC requirements or NECO, SSE requirements. So basically, that is it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lawal. Thank you.
So much.
Yes, so I will be pausing for Miss Jennifer. Yes, so I'm going to have Miss Zina talk to us on her experience, and I mean, yeah, just take us through your experience from the very beginning to those up to this stage that you are in. And welcome to Mr. Toyib for joining. Thank you for joining. What introduced you earlier before you joined, but we're going to have you soon once Miss Zina
Thank,
finishes. So Miss Zina, let's
you.
have you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I was in one of Mr. Lawa's WhatsApp group, so I actually texted him. I think somewhere in October, yes, about Finland applications. So he told me about the study mentorship and other things. So I took it from there. But one thing he told me that I kept working on is that he told me it's an intensive mentorship. Am I ready for that? Which means he would like be mentor you, but then you also have to put in the effort. You also have to be ready to go with him. So I think it helped me a lot, and I think he assisted me with drafting my CV, my motivation letter. I had one-on-one sessions with him, which was very helpful. Initially, I thought the motivation letter I wrote was, top notch. So he had to go through and, he helped me rewrite it and, we went through it together. So when the application portal was opened, I actually applied to just two schools. But then he advised me to, apply to at least four schools. But then as Jennifer said, you have to choose courses that aligns with what you did in your bachelor's, right? So I only applied to two schools, Obo Academy University and University of Turku. And they were all the courses were aligned to my bachelor's. So after the application for Obo Academy, you have to go through an interview stage. So I think the quota was 25. So they actually interviewed just 50 students. So I happened to be part of the first 50 and I did my interview. As Jennifer said, you just have to, since it aligns with your bachelor's, it means you know what you are going for. So you just have to be able to express yourself, link it to your experiences and what you are going for. to learn. So I think that was what helped me. And after the interview, I got the admission with 80% scholarship. With University of Turku, the course was also highly competitive. I got admission without scholarship though, but then I was, impressed with my performance and all that. And with the document, for me, I didn't write IELTS. I only submitted an English proficiency letter from my university. And yeah, so my bachelor's degree transcripts, and some schools ask for CV, other schools don't. And some schools also ask for motivation letter, other schools also don't. So it depends on the course and the requirements. So what I would say is, Mr. Lawa always says this: you have to read the requirements from the school's websites. Anything you don't understand, you just contact him and he would help explain it to you. But then you also have to put in the effort by reading from the university's website to get more information and be able to put your documents together. Once the application portal is open, you just apply because it's just for a few days. So once your documents are ready, you just apply and upload your documents. So
Oh,
study mentorship academy really helped me. Yeah, really helped me. And I think when he said you have to, do things yourself. When I go here, that's when I saw it paying off because here no one tells you to study or something, and you have deadlines choking. So if you didn't start with that before getting here, it will become tough for you. So thank you,
wow.
Mr. Lawal,
Thank
for
you.
the help and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but I'm really like I'm very happy to hear your home part of the story, and I know that everybody's journey is different, but I am really glad that I mean Mr. Lawal is here and he can hear
Yeah.
what you're saying, right? Mr. Lawal is very helpful and
Yeah.
he's really detailed. He's really detailed when he gives information. He does not give just a line of information.
Yeah.
He really goes deep. It really goes deep to give information as to what is required of you. So when Jennifer was talking about having
Yeah.
to do IELTS, that okay, if they ask, I mean you have it, and if they don't ask, it is still helpful for you in other future applications. So I feel like it's a two-way thing. If you are able to do it, please just go ahead to do it to be on the safer side, right? And I know that there is god factor and there is hard work in it. So Mr. Lawal will always say that I will not do things for you. You will also be a part of the journey so that when it comes out, you know that, oh, it's my hard work that actually has given me this result, plus the guidance of my mentor. So this mentorship class, it's a very good one for you to be in. I mean, you cannot it's not a thing to actually bargain with, like well, I can do it by myself. Yes, I know you can do it by yourself, but there are a lot of experiences that he has gathered together, and you would actually love when you hear it, you know that it's going to help you in the journey of the application. Like I would give myself as an example. I am also part of Mr. Lawal's mentorship class, and I can tell you that the few days I have joined, I know that I've gained a lot of information, and I've also researched on my own part to also corroborate to what he has told me. I mean, I went online to check also. So this mentorship class is not just for you to be passive, that okay, because you already have a mentor, you just want to do things just shabbily. No, it doesn't work that way. A mentor is to guide you, not to actually give you everything you want or to do things for you. No, a mentor is not to do things for you, but to guide you on the things you have to do and to do it rightly and to be the best, right? And I'm glad these are testimonies. These are not fabricated testimonies. These are testimony that we can see and our eyes can see, right?
Mm.
So I'm glad that Zina was able to, I mean, talk to us on our own experience. And we have a lot of questions in the comment box, and I'll be asking Ms. Zina. So somebody says that when the application begins and one
Okay.
discover he or she needs to write IELTS, Is it possible to write the test and inform the school later? What's the best way to do that? What's the answer to that? That's the question from Tower.
For me, as I said earlier, it's as Mr. Lawa always say, it's very important to start preparing before the application portal is open, which means you have to also be reading the course requirements and all that. So if you read the course requirements and you realize you have to write IELTS, which means you can do that even before the application portal is opened. So you don't have to wait for the portal to be open before you write it. Because I think the application is for less than 2 weeks or so.
It's just 2 weeks. Right?
So
Just
it all starts with you. Yes, it all starts with you. So you have to. With Mr. Lawa, when I texted him in October, he asked me to go and read about the requirements for check the courses I'm eligible to apply and also read the requirements. You understand? So that was what helped me to prepare ahead. So if you want to apply, it's better to start checking the requirements and the courses you are eligible to apply to now before the application portal opens next year.
Yeah.
So
So
that
and
is
to
what.
add to what Ms. Zina said, right? Some applications are already open. Some are opening next year, January 7. Some are open already. So if you know that you've not started anything, I mean the time is now. Don't postpone it till further. Just start now, like right now as we are on this call, just start right now. Go on the website, check the courses that you want to do, check the schools that you want, the courses that they are doing in the schools that you checked, and just see if you have the requirements. If you don't have the requirements, you can start asking. You can send mails to your schools and all, because it's really important that you do the right thing now, so you don't get to start rushing things when the application portal opens. I mean, that's going to be very disastrous that you don't even have any of those documents that you need, and then application portal opens, and then you're now running around and running around. You might even make mistakes in the application, so it's better that you calm down now to do those application. When the portal opens, you just submit, and then you put your you put your hopes and prayers on for yourself. So the next question is that this person is asking that
Yeah.
okay, this person is asking that, can I upgrade my HND to BSc? Well, I don't have the best answer for that. Mr. Lawal is going to help you in answering that. Mr. Lawal, yeah, please.
I
Yeah,
think
you can.
Mr. Lawa should answer this.
Sorry, I was trying to manage the comment as well to know, okay, which one are you going to call next, and so I can display it on the screen. So for the HND, what I advise people is just to apply for a bachelor's program, because it's so sad that they don't recognize our HND as a degree. So it's so sad. In fact, I also feel that, but there's nothing we can do until it is approved that our HND can replace bachelor's degree. So, but you don't want to wait until then. Why not just go for a bachelor's program in with your HND? You can let them know that you already had HND experience, so you have university experience. So yeah, that would be the best. If you want to study in Finland, they don't directly recognize HND. So I would recommend you just put all your mind in bachelor's program. If you want to apply to this 2026 admission, bachelor's program is 3 years, and there are some schools with scholarship. There are some schools with 100% scholarships for bachelor's as well, but you need to like read requirements and understand those requirements, and look into it deeply if it is something you can do. And don't have this mindset of it's not going to be possible, like, because when you're reading the requirement, I don't know if others like Zina or Jennifer, maybe they had this experience. When you're reading the requirements, some thoughts will be coming to your mind that you are not qualified, like, because the way the requirement will be structured, you'll be like, do I meet up with this thing like this? Do I meet up with this thing like this? but they don't just outrightly dismiss admission application like that. They base admission application on levels and criteria. So if you are still the best fit for that admission, you'll be given. You're still the best fit for that admission, you'll be given. So it's not by, maybe, for example, they mentioned that you have to have done a course before and you feel like, I haven't done this course, but out of the 10 requirements, you've met like seven or eight, then you shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Adebo Ale, I think you got that. Yeah, your questions has been answered. So there is another question here that says, how do you cook up a good application package as regards the statement of purpose or motivation letter? What do we need to mention in the motivational letter to make it stand out? Okay. Well, I think this is the way I want to do it, right? For Miss Jennifer, right? I want you to tell us your own experience in terms of motivation letter. Then when you're done, Miss Zina is going to tell us her own part of the story of motivation letter. How did you get the inspiration to write a motivation letter? How did you gather all those things together? I think yes, I'm also interested in that part. So yeah, Miss Jennifer, up to you.
Well, honestly, I'll tell you the truth is that there's no perfect motivation letter. I had to rewrite 3 times because I
Wow.
had my sister help me go over it. But it's literally you talking about, first of all, talk about yourself, your background, and then you talk about reasons why you want the admission. You get, so for me, I don't know, honestly, my own motivational letter may be different from yours, depending on the course you're going for and all. But honestly, there's no perfect one. You just have to like write, and if you have the right people to actually go through it with you, yeah, Mr. Lawa is here. He's one good person I know that can actually handle that. So you don't even have a problem. You're like, trust me, you're in safe hands. That's the truth. You're in safe hands because you're not working like alone. He's going
Mm-hmm.
through everything with you. He's checking it
Mm-hmm.
out, and if there's an issue, we can actually like help you like put up something better. So that I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I think yeah, I got that very well. Mr. Toib, I think that I want to hear your voice. It's taking too long. I would need to hear your voice. So Mr. Toib, please, the floor is yours. We want to hear your own experience actually. We want to hear your experience right from when you started up to when you are right now. We want to just hear your experience. We want to hear everything about it. Mr. Toib, yeah, the floor is yours, and I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to hear your voice. Yes, please.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. I'm very very sorry that I came late. I've been facing some problems, but then and I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. I'm unable to turn on my camera. I'm very sorry for this. So my name is Okunola Muhammad Tayyib. I'm currently a master degree student in software engineering at University of Turku. So, come to my own experience, I will not lie that it's not really easy, but having people that has gone through the experience made it easy for me. I would like to say a very big thank you to Mr. Lawal and all my colleagues during the mentorship. They were really helpful to me. So, I would like to say that don't be afraid. Don't think, okay, I'm not qualified for this. I cannot do this. The most important is that you know what you want to do and you go for it. So coming to my own this thing. So actually to there's a group because Mr. Lawal and I finished from the same university. So there's this alumni group we are in together. So there was a day I just stumbled upon this YouTube channel. So I went through the page and then I reached out to him that I'm really interested in studying abroad and I would love to go to Finland to study. He he welcomed me and I joined this mentorship and I'm very grateful till today that I joined that mentorship. So he guided us well. He gave us all the necessary requirements we need to apply for the applications and the course we wanted to apply for. And uh, all I want to say is that it's not really easy, but the most important thing is that just know your what you want, and just go for it. I'm very sure Mr. Lawal will guide you, and it will make it a successful journey for you. Thank
Okay, thank you, Mr. Taib. So for me, right, I wanted to ask because I mean, Zina and Jennifer has the same kind of story, 80% scholarship. I'm like, wow, you people are Odogo and Ogodo Grace. So I wanted to ask, Mr. Taib, what was your own? I mean, what was your own experience in that aspect? Did you also do IELTS? Did you? I mean, you did masters in information and communication technology. So how was
you.
it for you? Did you also you got scholarship and did you as well? You did IELTS, yeah.
Okay. So, can you ask me, please?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So I had to like use another device. I'm very sorry. I had to like set up everything else. So come to mind. So I would like to say, to be honest, I did IELTS, I did Yaoi, but it is
Wow.
not. It is not. I will not cause. I mean, I was applying to other countries as well before I decided to like focus on Finland. All thanks to Mr. Lawal. So I would say it is not all university that require for GRE or health. It depends on the course you are doing actually. Some might say GRE is important, it's compulsory. Some might say it is they waive it. Some might even say the eye health it is compulsory you submit it. Why some might exonerate some countries. So for me, I did IELTS, I did GRE. I mean, I did TOEFL and I did GRE. So luckily for me, University of Turku did not really ask me to submit GRE, but I think they did ask for TOEFL. I submitted TOEFL if I'm not wrong, but I don't think it is compulsory to submit it as well. There are other ways you can prove you are an English speaker. So sorry, what's the other question, please?
Yeah, it is that you got scholarship as well because
Okay, yeah.
um
Yes, I got University of Togo has this scholarship scheme that they give 100% scholarship to people that get the admission. So luckily for me, I'm one of the people, very few people that got the full scholarship. So I'm on
wow.
100% scholarship at University of Togo.
Wow. No, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm glad to hear this, and I'm so sure that's going to encourage so many of us who are also planning to, I mean, enter into schools in Finland and heard your experiences. So there are a
Yeah.
lot of questions now, and yeah, I will be throwing one question to you so that you can as well help us in answering that. So
Okay.
there is this question that are there work opportunities that can enable a person to support his studies? Yeah, that's the next question. Are
Okay. You
there
want
work
to answer?
opportunities that can enable a person?
You want to
Yeah,
answer
yeah,
that?
yeah. Yes, please. Yes.
Truthfully, their work, but the situation. Okay, let me just say. Okay, people get work in Finland to support their studies. Yes, there are works, but nothing comes easy. And then you just have to like find a way on how to get it. But there are works like some people. I mean, let me say, people are getting work to support themselves, but it doesn't come easy. That's the truth.
Okay, okay. So Abdul Rafiu, I think you got that. Was that Abdul Rafiu? Oh no, Otongeli, I don't know, but yeah, anyone who asks that question, I'm sure you got the answer that it does not come easy. It's possible, but it does not come easy. That you get a job and you use it to support your, for those people that are doing self-funding, right? It's easy. It's not easy, but it's possible to get a job to fund your studies. I mean, you choose your hard.
Can I add to it, Miss Abigail?
Okay, sir. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
please, sir.
Truthfully, getting a job. One thing is that I like to like ask, what do you mean by job? You understand? There are different types of jobs. So, truthfully, I know generally the kind of job we are referring to is very difficult to find. You understand? And what makes it difficult is that you need to be connected with the society. Like you just have to be in a group. You have to connect. You have to go to events. You have to talk to people. You have to go to. Sometimes you have to even go to the company and tell them you need that. You need the job because there are a lot of students applying for these jobs. So what I advise people is that when you are coming, don't have that mindset that you are coming to Finland and start making money. You are making money. Try to prepare like 6 months after you have arrived. And because you can't just come and then you started working. You did not come to work, you come to study. So maybe like 6 months, you can give yourself buffer time of 6 months that within this 6 months, I hope to have got a job so that you won't be pressurized for not getting job immediately. But of course, you would get. But when you will get it is what cannot. Some people got it immediately they arrived. Some people got it few months arrived. Some people got it after 6 months. So just take the mindset of coming and then started working and started making money, sending money abroad, sending money home, take it out of the plan. You understand? And there are also internships from universities, which you have sometimes you need to talk to professor privately, like you are interested in the internships. I know Obo Academy has opportunities like that. Like I have a lot of friends from Obo Academy with that opportunity. University of Toruko also they have some professors they have opportunities like that, but they are not always publicly publicized. So it's a kind of something you talk to maybe supervisors, professors, or you send them proposals of what you can do, and then if they have funding, they can connect with you. There is also international internship where you can apply for internship abroad. You can apply for internship abroad and for your internship. In fact, that one during my own time, they pay. They will pay you for traveling abroad. So, but it's not easy. It's not all of these things I'm saying that is sweet is not going to come easily. You have to apply. And this study mentor academy would teach you how to like do things on your own to make sure that when you get there, you will also apply those organization skills that you've learned through the process of study mentorship. These organizational skills is what you would need to survive. You know, okay, when am I applying to this? What are the deadlines available? What are the things I need to organize? So all of these things put together would
Okay.
help. But yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Lawal. Right. For that question, right, I want to ask Jennifer because in our let's say in our biography or something, right? She's a UX designer. I mean, probably she was a UX designer before she left Nigeria, and I'm sure that that UX designer, being a UX designer, is going to also give her an edge in looking for job in that aspect as probably a part time while she studied. So I just want to hear her experience. What skills did you also learn when you were leaving or when you got there? I mean, yeah, I just want to know.
Okay, yes, I actually learned UI UX before I left. Well, honestly speaking, um, you need to understand that the reason why you're coming here, what you told them is that you're coming to school. That's actually the important thing. So
Yeah.
you cannot prioritize work over school.
Mm.
Okay. And this is literally my first sorry, rather my second period, yeah, in school. And um I'm kind of like focusing on school because I need to get the grades right before I like commit fully into getting a job. Yeah, here in yeah, but if it's back home, yeah, I had something doing before I came here. But right now I'm trying to like focus because if they're actually watching your grades and seeing if you're actually prioritizing the reason why you said you came to Finland. So you need to actually get your grades right and at the same time focus on school first. Maybe for me, I my intentions was get my grades up first and then probably in the third fourth period I can now like commit to okay looking out for a job, but you don't just come in and start looking out for jobs because they're like I thought you came to school so why the whole working and I think you have 20 hours, you have 20 hours so
yeah,
merging it with
30.
30
30
hours.
hours.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
30
it's
hours. Yeah.
yeah. So merging it with school, if you can handle that, because honestly speaking, like Z said, it's not easy. Honestly, like it's a different experience studying here. Here they literally expect you to do like 95%. The classes you attend, and then you have to do your reflections, assignments, the other assignments reflect, and every class you get, you have to write a reflection. So if you can juggle all this and we work, then wow, that's nice. But you need to understand that the reason why you're here is to study, and that is your main priority. That's what you actually have to. So get your grades up right, then getting the job, that one you can actually like figure that. So it's not a problem.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Jennifer. I think, yeah, I got value from that. I got value from that. Thank you. So it's not easy juggling work with, especially if you're on scholarship. There is more load on you because you need to prove yourself that yes, this scholarship I earned it and I am going to actually give the best I have to my studies and all. But if you're self-funding, you might also want to say, well, I'm not on scholarship, so I can actually do some. I can give some of, like, let's say 65% or 70% to school. If you are not that great person, if you are not that person that, okay, I just want to say I want to actually best the good out of school. If you are not that kind of person, well, you can say you want to work and then leave school, not like really give your time to school. But the purpose of study is the purpose of traveling or to having to go to school is to study. So that purpose has to be met. So for Ms. Zina, do you have anything you want to add to us before we get to the next question? Because questions are piling up, or you're fine with what Ms. Jennifer had already given to us.
Okay, what she said, the Finland educational system is different from what we were used to, So it's more of you. Okay, so you are doing all you are putting in much effort, and they will always tell you students are co-creators of knowledge. You understand?
Okay. Is that Ms. Zina's
Like,
network or is it
so when
my
you
network?
come, the first and second period is really not easy because you just came. You need time to adjust standards. So it's the truth, like it's it's not easy, combining school and
Studies
then
and school.
work
Mm,
because
mm,
deadlines are choking. Some of the courses you have to be submitting reflections every week, and you are you have to get time to think and put something down and submit before the deadline. So
mm. Okay, Ms. Zina, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, Mr. Toib,
I
I'm
think
throwing this question to you actually.
after
Can
that,
can anybody hear me? Can anyone hear me well? I think my network
Yes,
is
I
lagging
mean, I
behind.
think I think it is our network.
Oh, okay. At first, I was like, my Nigerian network. Okay, it's fine. The question now is, does Tutu stand a chance for scholarship? I think the question is to Mr. Toib and Mr. Lawal. So, does Tutu stand to, I mean, for a chance for scholarship?
Do you want to go first, Mr. Lawal?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Like I always say, there is no one that does not deserve a scholarship. To be honest, whether you are first class, you are second class, or you're two, you can win a scholarship. But because I have people like I don't want to say like mentor, but I do like guide them when they want to apply for stores too as well. So if you have two, you can win a scholarship. but it depends on how you package yourself. Truthfully, you might not have the academic stance, but the experience you have can be a leverage for you. If you have a lot of things to back yourself up, like, okay, I know I am not good, I didn't do really well academically, but I still have other values I can offer. Okay, I volunteer in my community, I have work experience, I do this, I do that. Those are things you can package yourself. Okay, they will say, okay, even if this person doesn't have good stance or is not is like academically no not good enough, this person has other values that can offer. So with that, scholarship is not always about just like your what's it called,
Grades.
your grade alone. I actually learned that the hard way. Because if you think, okay, I have a first class, I have a second class of I can win scholarship, it's a lie. It is not always about your academic stance alone. They consider other things. Okay, so if you are not, if you have two, but you have other things you can offer, you show that okay, I have other values. Okay, I can contribute to your community like this. I can do this, I can do that. You can win scholarship. That's the honest truth. Because I've seen
Okay.
people with tutu that got PhD scholarship. To be honest, not even masters, full PhD scholarship. So it depends on how you like package yourself and how let them see who you are. Do I answer that question well?
Yes. I'm going to give Mr. Lawal to as well buttress the point. Mr.
Okay.
Lawal, yeah. Question is
Yeah,
all
that's
you.
true. Everything he said is perfectly true because I've seen people with even first class applying to this same Finland without admission, not to talk of scholarship. So the admission alone is not, sorry, the grade alone doesn't count towards admission and also scholarship. What counts is your application as a whole. And like I said, it's based on levels. And one thing is that it would be assessed by different people. And these different people would grade would score you. For example, your CV, someone would read through your CV, score you. I'm not part of the admission committee, and I'm not saying I'm part of the admission committee, but when you understand how system works, you will know that admission is not decided by one person. It is decided after some assessment from different experts. So some people will assess your CV and tell you, oh, this person has 10 over 10. Some people assess your motivation letter, motivation video. So they then aggregate the total together. So that's what they use to determine admission and scholarship.
Uh,
I'm not part of the admission committee. That's a disclaimer. But because I studied educational sciences, so I can talk a little bit about how system in education works. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Tell me that your question has been answered. I hope you got value from that. So the next question now is to Miss Zina. So this person says, or anyone who wants to answer, but I mean, I'm directing to Miss Zina. This person is asking that my question is how is it possible to pay only €100 for application fee for all applications, and how do I go through it? I'm sure this person is talking about the joint application and how to pay the application fee at once for the application for all the schools. Yeah. Is Miss Zina still on the call? Okay. Okay, Mr. Lawal, to
Hey,
you. I think she's not on the
hey,
call.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
here.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I think she's having issues with her network. It's kind of very slow and it's breaking. So
Yeah.
I'll
Thank you.
just give Mr. Lawal to answer that part so that we
Or
can, I mean, move on.
let's give it to Miss Jennifer.
Okay, Miss
Like
Jennifer.
how did you pay with just one application fee for all the applications? Is it
Okay, yes, actually, I did the joint application. It's just what I did was select the schools I wanted, and then I like put out my application, and then you can actually do that. Yeah.
yeah?
Um, Mr. Lawal, I wanted to ask. I think there should be like a video where people can actually go through the application process by paying. I mean, from the start to the beginning. If we can have like a video for people to watch on that aspect where they can actually follow through the process, so this person that is asking this question can as well get value from that video and see how things are being done. I think it's
Yeah,
going to go a
noted.
long.
Exactly, noted. So the idea is just that you pay one, just know that you pay one application fee for the joint application. Even for the separate applications, you don't have to pay application fee. Only one application fee covers both the separate and the joint. Only one application fee. In as much as all those programs would start next year. I mean, August 2026. If that program you're applying for August 2026 would is the program you're applying for. If that's the program you're applying for, you can actually pay one application fee for everything, even if it is separate or joint, because you're going to register through the study info, and your data is there, so they know all the programs you have applied to, you know all the universities you've applied to, and you only pay one application fee. Don't worry about that.
Okay. I think this question, Tawa's question has been answered because she asked that I watched one of your recent videos where you mentioned some schools application are currently opened. If one pay, would the payments cover the next joint application? So I think you
Yes,
just
it
answered
would
that, but you
cover.
can just yeah.
Yeah, it would cover just one.
Okay. And if you need guidance, please you can reach out to Mr. Lawal. He's open to having
So
such
yeah.
conversation and he's going to take it up from there. So the next question is please would there be any visa delays or requirements for visa approval? So I'm sure this person is asking like the timing for visa approval after application admission has been given and you apply for visa. So I think this person is just talking about permanent resident timelines. So Mr. Lawal, is okay, Mr. Toib, you can answer that question. I mean, you have
Yeah,
already explained.
I think he should answer it because of his experience.
uh, so for the visa requirements, I think the experience is different for everyone. But for
Mhm.
me, it was really smooth for it. So when you apply for the visa, it takes some days. Okay, I'll be talking based on my own experience. So I think it was 3 weeks or 4 weeks before they approved it. But for some people, they might it might take longer. And I think it depends on type of visa you're applying for. If you go through the website, you see that okay, if you're applying for study visa, it is much faster than applying for other type of visa. So if you are applying for study visa, I think it is maximum of I can't remember, but I think it is like the fastest. So for me, when I applied, it took them like 3 weeks before they approved it, and I was not asked to submit other supplementary documents. For others, when you apply, they can still reach out to you to submit other documents, which might take longer for them to like approve your visa. But on to cut this story short, it is not always if you follow the instruction you are given, it's not really a big thing. And I don't really think many people I met I've been talking to regarding this visa thing did not really face any long delay when they because they followed the instruction they were given. So you follow the instructions, submit the document you're asked to like submit. There won't be any problem. So for me, I think it was like 3 weeks or 4 weeks before they approved my
Okay. Okay, okay. Mr. Lawal, do you want to say something to that, or we should move to the next question?
Yeah, Zena is here. Okay, so yeah, that's the visas individual, what's it called, differences. Some people
They have a
you
unique, they have
unique
their own unique.
their own unique situation. So and there are a lot of factors that determine the visa processes, which if we start talking about it today, we can't finish with it. Yeah. So one thing is that it's just about you. Like, what are you doing? Who, if you're going with family, your case is different from someone who is not going to family. if you are paying tuition fee, your own case is different from someone who is not paying tuition. So there are a lot of different cases, which some specific cases as well, which yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir, for that.
So
So I
basically, I
think
think
Alexander
90 days,
question.
90 days is their maximum decision time. So if you apply, then in the next 90 days you should have got your decision. That is the ideal frame time or time frame. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Thanks
So
so
I will
much.
move to the next question. And this person is asking about age limit to applying for master's program.
No
So
age
if you
limit.
have graduated, so the question is there any age limit for master's program? Are there chances for someone who graduated from BSc some 20 years ago?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. One of those that joined our mentorship this year, I won't mention name, but I know someone that had a bachelor's in 2002, and in fact the transcript was like a typewritten transcript. It's not like the Microsoft one. So at first I was actually doubting that transcript, like graduated 2002. Like, me as a mentor, I was even afraid if it's possible or not, So I just encourage her to do the application. We like worked together. She did the CV, everything. And sincerely speaking, she got admitted with scholarship. Got admitted with scholarship. So it's somebody that those in the mentorship know. So, and yeah, she got so with that experience, I would say that the time you finish your bachelor's is not really is not going to be a problem if there is a clause to it. If what you have been doing after you've graduated from that bachelor's actually align with what you studied in the bachelor's. So if you studied education and you graduated bachelor's in 2002 and you've been teaching, you have teaching certifications, you have experience in teaching, you can prove your experience in all of those things that you've been teaching, and now you want to go for a master's, you would get it. So that was the case of that person. So she was working in the field. So you have to prove that you've been doing something related to what you studied in your bachelor's.
Oh,
If
okay,
that is
okay. So I think Render Group Studio, your question has been answered. Yeah. So
Mhm.
moving to the next question. So this person is asking, how about proof of funds and study work opportunities for international students in Finland? This person is asking like more like a general question because it's not really specific, but it's
Yeah.
around proof of funds for permanent residents. Um, study work opportunities for international students.
Yeah, for study work, you can work for 30 hours per week. That is illegal stuff. You can work for 30 hours per week. For proof of fund, I think, how much is it? Is it 900, or how much is it per year?
9,600.
Exactly, 9,600 per year. Yeah. So you have to prove 9,600. And yeah, that's convert it in your
Okay,
local currency, and that's the proof of fund.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So beginner friendly dev, I think you can. Yeah, you already got that. So the next question is for a master's program, can you bring in a dependent from Najrat Oyewale? For a master's program, can you bring in a dependent? I think this question is still to Mr. Lawal, or I don't know if
Miss Jennifer would
um
answer it.
okay, okay. Oh yeah, Miss Jennifer answer.
Yeah, you can actually bring a dependent. That's the truth. Actually, my husband came in a month after I got here. So, yes, and trust me, it's still different for everybody. There are people who it takes 3 months, 2 months, even a year, you get 6 months. But I don't know. I guess God did it. He came
Yeah,
in like a month immediately after I got here. So, yes, you can. And there are people who actually come in with their family as well.
exactly.
It's just
Immediately.
different. Yeah, it's just different. But Can you? Yes, but I don't know about next year. There's been readjustments here and there and rumors, but for me this year, yeah, it was possible for me.
Mhm.
No, okay, okay. Thank you,
Generally,
Miss
it's
Johnson.
possible to bring a sponsor, a dependent, whether it's your husband or your children. You can come with them alongside, and they can come afterward, maybe some months after, or yeah, it's
Okay.
possible.
So Najat is still asking that for a self-sponsor, what's the budget like for a self-sponsor?
That question, it's always very difficult for me to answer. It's always very difficult. Just follow the process because nobody would ask you the money at once, like bring money, beam. But just follow through the process. Or Miss Zina, what would you say? Because at least you are, would I would say maybe you came independently. So how much is there a budget you had or something?
No, as you said, it's a difficult question to answer. It depends on the individual as well. You know, so you
Mhm.
just have to follow through step
The
by step, one
process.
step at a time, and yeah. But
And
I
then
can't really tell what the
that-
budget is.
there is a video I made because people were asking me these questions. I just roughly made the video on my YouTube channel. You can check it. Expenses I made. I was talking about the
I
travel
think that
expenses.
30 days challenge that you did
Yeah,
one of your
yeah,
videos.
exactly. And there is one I did before that one. It has the flight ticket, how much I paid, everything. Maybe you can check that video. Maybe it would help. But I know things have changed now. So
Yeah, the video will help as well. Like
The
at least
video actually
it's
helped me.
yeah, a
The
rough
video actually
estimate of
helped me. Yeah.
what to do, what not. Yes, it will help. Like the person can just watch the video. Yeah.
I would look for
Okay,
the link to that video and send it to you.
Najrat, Najrat, I think that your question has been answered, and the video is as well going to help you to navigate through the budget. So, I mean, the time he did it, you can just double up on the expenses that he spent at the time, because I
Yeah.
mean, things would have been more expensive now than
Actually, I tried to make it in euros. So euros is a little bit stable. So you just have to compare. The only difference now might be the flight tickets because then the flight ticket was a bit cheaper. I think I paid 900,000 for flights, but now it might be more than that, depending on when you are booking the flight, depending on who and where and all of that. So there are a lot of factors.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. So this question, right? I will be directing it to Zina. So this person says that I have a 3 years BSc from India, which I tried to use and apply to Sweden, but was told is not up to 180 ECT. So I don't know about applying to Finland, and I also have MBA from Abu Zaria. Can I use both? She said she
This
has a
question,
3 years BSc from India.
this question,
And
Mr.
then,
Lawa, has to answer.
Yeah, you can
okay,
try.
Mr.
Because
Lawa.
And try to answer it. But the one thing about the ECTS is because when I also wanted to apply, then I did University of Ilorin because I did direct entry, like this person that is asking that question. I did direct entry to University of Ilorin. You understand? So I did 3 years. My studies was 3 years, and my ECTS, my credit, not ECTS, but credit was 109. It's not even up to 180. You understand? So 109. So when I was applying to Sweden, then I remember this same thing. I was applying to Sweden, but at the same time, I was afraid of this CCTS thing. If it doesn't mean, but when I had a mentor then, so I told him that Unilorin gave me 109, and how is it going to be possible when these people ask for 180 ECTS? But what I didn't know was that that 180 ECTS is European credit standard, which means maybe you've either done that exact 180 ECTS or you have studied for 3 years full time. You understand? So if you've studied for 3 years full time, even though if it is not up to 180 CTS, but you studied for 3 years full time, I'm not speaking like a professional, but at least from my own experience, I had 109 ECT and credits, like the way it is. So you can still apply in as much as it is 3 years full time study. Then you can then add your what's it called your previous preliminary degree or maybe the study you had after to it. Maybe yeah. So that's how it works. It's not by the number of credit; it's by the number of years as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir. So, and in fact, I think that question has been answered. And if you are still confused or you need more clarity, you can reach out to Mr. Lawal.
Mhm.
Is going to be helpful. Yeah, it's going to be helpful. So somebody is asking, Adebisi is asking that did you all win full scholarship? I guess he came late, but you can well they it's only Toib. Toib told us that he won a full scholarship. Zina won 80% full scholarship, but she wrote IELTS. Zina also won 80% scholarship, but she didn't use her IELTS. So their cases are different, but Toib won a full scholarship using TOEFL. Yeah, TOEFL. So yeah. So for somebody said, I noticed most scholarship are based on STEM courses alone. How about non-STEM courses like education? Well, Mr. Lawal studied education and he had a full scholarship, if I'm right. So it's not only STEM. Education too is part of those who wins the scholarship. So somebody is greeting you, Mr. Lawal. Thank you, Mr. Lawal, the best mentor.
Thank you so much.
Uh,
Zina
so
also
and okay,
studied
okay.
social media.
Go on,
So
Mr. Lawal.
you said,
I said go on. You were saying something. I think I interjected.
yeah. It says Zina also studied. Zina did not study STEM.
Yeah,
Jennifer
social.
did not. I think
Yeah.
Jennifer is not also studying STEM. So
Oh,
it's only Toib that is studying STEM. It's not by the program. It's by if the program is available, apply, and they tell you there is scholarship, you can get it. So
yeah.
you don't care about STEM or stuff.
So Alexander is giving like an advice, and he says that learn how to drive. You will surely need it. So maybe, yeah, you might want to say something about that.
Yeah, those in Finland should say
Okay.
something. Those that is
So
there
Zina,
somebody who
okay, Zina, Toib, Miss Jennifer, you can just speak around that.
is it important to learn how to drive? Really?
Yeah, I guess. I guess it is. Like you just have to learn how to drive and also get your license before coming. It will help you because sometimes when you even want to apply for job, they ask if you can drive and if you have driver's license. So if you do, I think you would have a upper hand. But if you don't, automatically you won't be considered to the next stage. So it's good to learn how to drive and also have your driver's license before coming.
Okay, okay. So I think this question is also related, right? But so yeah, for before that, somebody's asking, is there a WhatsApp group for the mentorship program? I think Mr. Lawa is going to
Yeah,
answer
Mr.
that.
Lawang will help with that.
Yeah. You'll be added to the WhatsApp group when you sign up for the mentorship. Sure.
All right. So Otong, well, the person who answered this question is going to reach out. So there is another question that says, can I do other menial jobs? I think we've answered this, but well, it depends on you. Can I do other menial jobs like hairstyling, cooking Nigerian foods, importing things from China and selling to maybe Nigerians and other sister country? So Miracle is asking if she can do these menial jobs. Mm. Yeah, Miss Zina or Miss Jennifer, you want to answer that? I know we've
I
answered
think
the
I think
question
it's
around that.
it's it's sort of relative if I would answer that, because there are people who are hairstylists and they get few gigs and they are earning some euros. But for the transport and all that, I don't know about that. So you can really learn a menial job like hairdress, hairstyling, and all that, and Who knows? It will pay off when you get here. So
Okay, okay, okay.
mm,
So some can learn all these hand jobs that, I mean, if you get there, a fellow colleague or a fellow sister can want to make her hair or something, and
yeah,
then just
yeah.
give,
You can even
because
be
they would
talking
not want to go
about
to the high places, all
yeah,
those stores to make their hair, or those hairstylist places. So it can be of help to them by reducing the costs, and
yeah.
I mean, you're going to still earn. So the next question is, okay, so this person is saying that it's a personal decision if you want to work or not work while schooling, depending on your own situation. All right. So somebody says, how do I cope in the first 6 months, paying your bills and accommodation if you are not working? I think it's something you would have decided before you even go into the journey of admission and all. You would have decided what you want to do, but I'll leave it open to um yeah, I'll leave it open to Mr. Toib. I think Mr. Toib was even on a full scholarship, so he might not even think of having to do some jobs by the side. But let me give it to Miss Jennifer to answer that.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
So
Sorry.
the person says that how can one start? Um, the person says that how do I cope in the first 6 months, paying my bills and accommodation if you are not working?
Okay, for me to be honest with you on this, right? Um, it's difficult. It's difficult. If you have money saved, it will help. If you have family who supports you, that also helps. You get, because it's advisable not to totally depend on, because we have some student support here, because I can remember some of my friends introduced me to some support for students. So it's like um, 40 euros per month. It's a support for students, so you can get that, but don't totally like depend on the support system here. If you can work, you can. It's different for everybody. If you can work, it's fine. If you have a skill, please get a skill. It's very important. Hairdressing, what works for one person is different from what works for the next person. As long as you're able to actually like juggle it up with school, remember the important thing is the fact that while you're here, you told them you want to school. And if they see you drifting off, it might actually like affect your what your visa. Yeah, they can withdraw your visa. You get, so it's different. Whatever works for you. If you have support, if you have money saved, if you have a menial, a skill, you can actually live off that. And some other supports, like I told you, there's some supports that we get as students, 40 euro, but you can't depend totally, because what of the months you don't get it, you get, so it's different for everybody.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. I think that person who asked that question, I hope you got value from that answer. So there is another person that says that how can one start preparing for a scholarship opportunity before one finally applies? And what are those key areas that needs to be focused on as far as applying for a scholarship is concerned? So, Mr. Toib, this question is for you.
Your mic is muted.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I think I think it's a very simple one. So one thing you can do before applying for scholarship is making sure that your documents are completed. 'Cause there are some documents that are very compulsory if you want to apply for scholarship. You have to make sure you have an international passport. You have to make sure you have your transcript ready, your certificate from your bachelor's degree. All the important documents must be ready if you want to apply for scholarship. That's the first thing. You have to make sure, yes, I have all these documents completed. Because if you don't have these documents, you cannot move on to the next stage. So first thing you have to do is make sure your documents are completed. And then reaching out to your lecturers or your employers for letter of recommendation, getting them aware ahead that okay, can you hear me?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, please.
Letting them know that okay, I'm planning to apply for scholarship and I will be needing your help for letter of recommendation. So all those things must be in place before you start applying for scholarship. Another thing is that I always advise people to try to like volunteer. If you can volunteer in community service, in any other thing, like anything you can do to to help your community, try and volunteer. So those are the things you can do to prepare for scholarship. I hope I answered that well.
All right, thank you, Mr. Toyib, and I hope Ayomide Johnson got that. So for Miriam, Miriam asked that if I read the university requirement and IELTS is not compulsory for master students in the school I am applying to, am I good to go? IELTS, well, we've answered this question, but I think Jennifer can just give us a very short answer to that as regarding that, because yeah, she answered it earlier. Maybe she was not here when it was answered. Just a short, brief answer
Okay,
to that.
yeah, like I said, right? Honestly, I'm going to advise you to don't just pick one school. Pick a lot of schools. Keep your options open. That's the thing. You get it's not if your school don't need IELT, you don't need it. But it's also important to apply to several schools. You get because you have opportunities to actually do the like apply for different schools. So why waste it? Apply for several schools. For me, I applied for um I think three or four. I can't really remember. I got two scholarship. I didn't get the other admission. I don't know about the last one. I think I don't know. But I picked the one that was convenient for me, the 80% scholarship, obviously, than the 50%. Yeah. So when you keep your options open, there are some that might require IELT, some do not. So just whatever works for you. But honestly, I would advise you keep your options open, like apply to a lot for school. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. So I hope Miriam got that. So Miriam asks that how is the cost of living over there? Is accommodation fee monthly or yearly? I mean, it's monthly, but
It's monthly.
um okay. So Zina answered
Accommodation
that
is
it's monthly.
monthly, yeah.
Okay. So Mariam, it's monthly. The accommodation cost of living. Okay, she asked for cost of living, and then so you have answered the second one. So the first one is how is the cost of living like?
It's also depends on you, the individual. It depends. They have supermarkets here. Some are cheaper than the other, and so it all depends on your preference. And well, it's something like between 10 to 20 euros. You can at least get some groceries that will last you for maybe a month or so. And as Jennifer said, there are some student benefits that you can get, like 40 euros voucher for groceries and all that. So it also depends on the individual as well. So
Okay, okay. So for Jennifer, right? Jennifer is married. So how is it like for you? That how is the cost of living like for you, right? For yeah, married couples.
Yeah, it's different because obviously you're actually like you guys are two. I don't have a kid yet, yeah, so they're just two, and the cost of living is just exactly what she said. Like depends on how you want to spend, what you want to spend on, the store you want to like buy things from. Honestly, it's fair for me, I would say.
Okay, okay, thank you. So we're going to be running fast now because we're moving yeah, the time is ahead of us. So this person says I have an HND in civil and a degree in architecture. I want to do a master's. Is it possible for a full scholarship? Yes, anybody is qualified. Anybody can apply for scholarship, regardless of you study. Because Mr. Lawal had already answered this question of being an HND holder. He says that they do not have you cannot use like an HND for applying for masters. It's either you just do your bachelor's, but if you have like another degree, I mean, you can use the degree to apply for a master's program, and yes, you can be qualified for a full scholarship depending on how your application is being submitted and how much document you submit. So, Mr. Lawal, do you have any other thing to add to what I have just said as regarding this person? All right,
I think
thank you, sir.
that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Um, so this person is asking a question that we have answered, saying that, please, what do you mean by full scholarship? Is it with stipend or without stipend?
Just
So
tuition scholarship. It's
what do
tuition
you say?
scholarship, no stipend.
It's
No.
just tuition. Yes, it's just
Yeah.
tuition. The scholarship is just tuition. You're going to foot your bills and the other living expenses and what have you. It's just only tuition. So that's it for the scholarship. So somebody is asking that, is the mentorship free or at a fee? Mr. Lawa will be able to answer that.
Like if you look at the process, the explanation about the process, you too you would know that it is not going to be free.
So
If it is
yeah,
going to
so
be
you can
free,
just
actually,
visit the website.
yeah,
Visit the website or reach out
just
to Mr.
reach
Lawal.
out to me on WhatsApp, then I will tell you. I can we can have a one-to-one meeting. That's exactly what I do now. When you reach out to me, I will give you the one-to-one booking link. Then you're going to book your time, then we talk. I will understand your eligibility, because I can't you can't just pay for what you are not eligible for. So you understand your eligibility, and then you think about it if it is something you want to go for. So for you to join the mentorship as well, you need to be eligible for the program I want to mentor you for. If I can't mentor you, if I can't if I can't offer you the chance to apply for a program which you will be admitted, then why am I taking a mentorship fee? So I would need to understand you as well, like to know if your qualifications are eligible for the programs you want to apply for. Then I will tell you, okay, now you can join the mentorship. That's how it works.
Okay, so there is a question that says that from somebody says, if we apply for the current open programs, does the application fee cover for the joint application for next year January? Yes, it does. And they have explained this. Maybe this person joined late, but this question has been addressed. Maybe when we are done, because of our time, you can just go over the recording and you get the answer. I mean, the question has been answered. Yes, it hasn't been answered. So there is another question that says, my wife is a teacher. She just wrote a license and she wants to do a master's in early childhood education. Can we come together as a couples? And also, how does the scholarship work? So yes, Mr. Lawa.
Yes. When you say license, you mean TRCN or what? So basically, you need your bachelor's, all the documents that we mentioned here, bachelor's, your transcript, all of those things, you need them. And then, yeah, it's possible. Then she can apply for education programs. And then after that,
I think his mic is muted though.
my mic, right? Can you hear me?
No, no, no. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's your
So
network, Zena.
So I think it's so what I'm saying is that you need just get all the documents ready, apply. You can come with your family. That doesn't matter, yeah, and you can work as a couple as well.
All right. Okay. So Anifat says that she is going to reach out to you. All right. So what about our dependents? What kind of work can they do, or they do jobs available for them? So this person is asking for their dependents. What kind of work can they do? And how is it like? I think Miss Jennifer, you can answer that.
Okay, they are allowed to actually do any work that they are like eligible for. If they apply for jobs, if you're into tech, it's easier. Apart from that, they can still apply for different jobs. I think it's the floor is actually open for them to like apply for any job. Yeah, so there's no limit to what they can apply for.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. So Miracle, that question has been answered. So Fetia is asking that must your dependents be your spouse or children? Can you take your siblings? So Mr. Lawal.
Yeah, your dependents can be anybody. It can't be anybody, sorry. Your dependent can be someone you are married to with certificate that shows that you have married, actually, not boyfriend or girlfriend. Your dependent can be someone you're married to. It can be your children. So those are the dependents. Even your parents can't be a dependent. your brothers, your sisters can't be a dependent. Your dependent can only be your nuclear family, you, your spouse, and your children. Yeah. So
Okay.
it might
Thank
be
you, Mr.
later, maybe you can then invite, for example, your parents, maybe you want them to take care of you when you give birth to a baby. So you can use that as a reason to invite your parents to come or something. But yeah, basically dependents are those people I just mentioned.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lawal. Yeah, that question has been answered, Faith. Yeah, somebody's asking. I have a question for Miss Jennifer. I am very sorry, it's personal, and I would appreciate your reply. I want to ask if your partner applied for study visa or as a dependent or through work visa. Thanks.
Okay, we applied together, and he applied as my dependent. Yeah.
Okay. So Daud Zainab, the question has been answered. All right. So this person is asking that do I have to write any articles for publications for the school after school due to the scholarship I have?
No,
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe probably masters based on thesis. Obviously, you're going to write.
Yeah, of course you're
You're
going
going
to write your thesis, but and for this it depends on the course you're going for. I don't think it's like like compulsory. No.
no, it's not compulsory to write
Yeah,
an
it's not
article, but
compulsory.
you're going
Yeah.
to write a thesis or
Yeah.
you're going to do a project, which depending on your program.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So I think the last question. So somebody's asking for Mr. Lawal's WhatsApp number. Lawal's WhatsApp number is on the YouTube information profile. I think you
It's
can
also on
get
the
his number
screen now. I just shared.
on the screen, and it's on the screen right now. So Faithia, you can just check the screen. It's on the screen right now. Somebody is asking that this question may not be related, but do we have many Nigerians in Finland? I'm asking in regards to making friends and having good support groups in Finland because I heard it can get a bit lonely.
Nigerians are everywhere. Oh. So there are a lot of
I am a
Nigerians here.
Nigerian. Yeah.
I don't even it's a Ghanaian
I'm
that asked
even
this
surprised. I'm
question.
surprised this person is answering this question. Even Nigerians are in the most coldest place. Nigerians are there. Is it Yakut or what's even the name of that place? It's the coldest place, and they said Nigerians are there. So there's no place Nigerian does not dominate.
As in
There's no place Nigerian does not dominate though. But if you
those
need
people.
groups, networks, and all, Mr. Lawal, you can reach out to Mr. Lawal. I'm sure Mr. Lawal is going to get people you
Yeah, and
can
there are
connect.
churches, there are Islamic groups, there are Nigerian groups. So, like those that joined recently, I added them to some groups. But one thing is that if you're in a group, that doesn't mean you guys will be seeing yourself every day and you'll be chatting or something. You yourself will be so busy that you won't even remember anybody. So, if you're most especially if you're studying a master's program, you are most likely 75% on your own. So maybe 25% you can have some organized group programs that you attend if you want to, but just be ready to survive alone. And yeah, though of course, yeah, you can
Okay,
meet
okay.
with people actually. Yeah,
Okay,
there
so
are
I think
groups.
the last question that we're going to round up is what do you somebody is asking that what do you mean 100% scholarship and other percentage of scholarship? Do they take care of feeding and accommodation? Or do carry mat? No, accommodation and feeding is not there, it's just tuition. It's just based on tuition. I don't know if there are other scholarships that takes care of feeding and accommodation, but the ones Jennifer, Toyib, Zina got are all tuition based.
Yeah.
It's not like feeding or accommodation thing. It's just
Yeah.
tuition.
But there are
So
discounts. There are
yeah.
discounts for most of the things you buy, but you will still have to pay. There are students cafeteria you have to pay, so it's not going to be free in that regard.
All right. So Mr. Lawa, we've come to the end of the question. You said somebody says the number is not visible. The number is not visible.
Okay,
Mr.
maybe I
Lawa,
should
can you
try to
please
put in
drop
the
the
chat.
number on the comment box? You can just
Okay.
drop the number there. Yeah.
So
So
then,
we are done with the questions and
four,
all of
two,
that.
three,
Yeah.
four.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining. And, it's been an interactive one, it's been an interesting one. If you still have more questions that you can't think of right now, but you want to ask, you can reach out to Mr. Lawal. Mr. Lawal is readily available and is open to answering any question of whatsoever thing you want to ask, confusions, anything at all is very, very available to be assessed. So you can ask your questions via WhatsApp or via email. You can use any of those places to answer. So we've come to the end of this session, and I'm glad you gained value. And whoever has not started the application, you want to apply for next year, January, you can start now. You can start now. Don't postpone it. You can start now, like right now. And you can reach out to Mr. Lawal as soon as possible if you want to apply for the next coming application. Um, Thank you so much, guys, for joining this session. We are really grateful that you are able to, join, and we appreciate you for your time. And I hope to see you all in Finland. I hope to see
Mm.
you all with 100% full scholarship, either 100%, either 80%, either 50%. But I pray that we all get to, you know, get our desires and all. Thank you guys so much for joining, and yeah, bye,
Maybe I
guys.
could, maybe before we say bye, maybe we could allow them to say one thing that they would advise those that want to apply, just one advice that you would give to them. So, but before then, I would say that if you want to reach out, just reach out to this WhatsApp number only. Reach out to this WhatsApp number. If you call me, it will not be available because I'm not in Nigeria, so it won't be available if you call me. Maybe, but I don't think it will be available. But if it is WhatsApp, you would get in touch with me. Then there are IELTS classes, IELTS registration. If you want to register IELTS, if you want to register for the classes, it's available as well. If you have other businesses as well, if you are also a mentor, because we want to form a better connectivity. So if you're a mentor watching this platform, please reach out to me. Like maybe you are in another country, like Iceland. I'm looking into Iceland. So if I know someone who is already there who can mentor people through Iceland, so we can also like build a community around Iceland and or some other countries as well. So just reach out to me for anything related to education, studying, developing oneself, and all like that. So let's give the mic to the
All right,
beneficiaries to give one.
Jennifer, we want a parting word from you.
Wow, it's such a wonderful time being here and also sharing my own information here. Honestly, what I'm going to tell you is that um, I really benefited from Mr. Lawal. His videos are very, very well explained. I can remember I also reached out to him on Facebook, on YouTube too. I saw his number and I reached out. And I told him that I was actually like watching his videos and they were quite explanatory. So I'll tell you that you're in the right place. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Whatever question you have, he's easygoing. He calmly explain to you whatever you need to know. And then the group, like I told you guys, like the mentorship group is like you're literally not just going to be talking to him. There are other people at the same time that you could actually reach out to and get information. I met Z from the group, and she actually like helped me. I think during my visa processes, she told me, okay, this is what she did because we're going for the same program, and then you get. So I got information. So trust me, you're in the right place for real. And another thing is keep your options open. Don't depend on the fact that okay, this my experience is going to be the exact experience you're going to get. No, everybody's experience is different. So that should be in your mind. And there is nothing impossible. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Put your efforts. Make sure that everything you're doing, you're very detailed at it. Prepare hard. If you have an interview, prepare for it. If you need to prepare your document, be detailed. Make sure you have the right documents you get. And every chance you get to actually like sell yourself to the school, do it passionately. Okay. And trust me, if it's for the admission, you're going to get it. Okay, so I think that's my own take on that. So thank you. It was an honor to be here. Thank you very much.
Maybe Mr. Toib should go next.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jennifer. So, Ms. Zina, who is going next? Anyone?
Who wants to go next?
Okay, so what I would say is with Mr. Lawa, you can't go wrong with him, you know. He's very good at what he does, and I would say in as much as you would have the documents, but then you also need someone to guide you. And Mr. Lawa will do a perfect job in that regard. So you can't go wrong with him. And as Jennifer said, you have to leave your options open and also put in your efforts. Follow his instructions. Whatever he tells you, just do it as he said, because he will always have this one-on-one meeting with you, read through your documents, every line, and sometimes you'll be surprised some of the things you'll be pointing out. You'll be thinking that, oh, this is perfect, but then he would have a way of letting you know that no, put it this way, and add this, take this out, and all that. It's very helpful. So I would just advise you to also read, like do your own research. He can't do everything for you. You understand? So once you do your research, know what you are up to, what is required of you, and he will also add the finishing touches to it too. So, and also it was an honor to be here to share my experiences as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Zina. Mr. Toib, the floor is yours. A parting word from you, sir. Okay, Mr. Toib is not here with us. Uh,
Mm,
is Mr. Toib here?
I'm
oh,
here.
at stage. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So I'm very glad that I've been able to share my experience. And what I would like to say is that what is worth doing is worth doing well. So if you'll be applying for the scholarship, I would just like to employ you to to do it very well. It is once in a year. So if you want to do it, make sure you do it very well and make sure you follow instructions. These people, they are like Mr. Lawal do say, they are like robots. They are programmed. They will just follow the instruction. So if you're asked to do something, make sure that it is what you are doing. Don't be like this is the right way. Follow the instruction you are given. If you're asked to do A, make sure you are doing A. Don't do A plus B. I would like to tell you that. So, like everyone have said, um, have other options. Don't be like this is the only option I have. Have other options, and then if you are unsure of anything, always try to reach out. It is good to ask questions. I'm very sure Mr. Lawal is capable, more than capable. So if you don't understand anything, always try to ask. So I wish you all the best.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Toib. Thank you so much. Mr. Lawa, is there any other thing you want to talk about?
There is
Our sister?
nothing from my end. I'm just grateful to everyone. I'm grateful to the scholars for inviting. I know they are very, very busy, and this is how we organize this program every year. And I know even if you're not joining the mentorship, you will still benefit from it. It's not because I want you to join the mentorship, it's because you getting the key information you need from the horse's mouth. Those that are talking about this now, they were also in the previous webinar like this, and now they can come on board to also like encourage you guys to apply. So I look forward to the fact that next webinar I will be alive. You will all be alive in good health, and also we come here again to share the information. And thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting the process because we don't know each other, but we have been working you have been transacting financially and there is no uh, problem. So thank you for believing in that process. And I see you all guys in Finland. I see you all guys in wherever you would be, and wish you the very best in your career and everything. Thank you so much, Miss Abigail, as well, for accepting the impromptu message to anchor this webinar. So I'm very, very grateful, and I thank you so much. Thanks to your family as well and everyone. Thank you so much, and see you in the mentorship and webinar and wherever. Thank you.
All right, sir. Bye, sir. Bye, Jennifer. Bye, Zina. Bye, Toy. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.